because the Reds announced their candidates for the 2018 franchise and their franchise Hall of Fame, and their all-time saves leader, some guy named Danny Graves, is listed among those guys with the Boones and Dunns and Francos and Rowlands and Reggie Sanders. There he is, Danny Graves. Your reaction when you heard the news that the Reds have you on their list to be an all-time HOFer for the Cincinnati Reds?
You know, thank you for that. I'm very humbled that you just brought that up. My first reaction is I got no chance because of Adam Dunn and Aaron Boone.
What are you talking about? You're the all-time saves leader in the history of the Cincinnati Reds.
I think I don't think that matters to some people, but I know it matters to you, and I really appreciate that. I really do. But, you know, whether I make it or whether I don't, I'm still happy that I was actually on this ballot. And, you know, if it's God's will, I'll be there, Saucy. But I still love you guys, and I know that you feel the same about me. So the Hall of Fame is not going to change me either way.
No, I mean, if it was me, my head would get a little bit bigger. But Commish, when you got that call, did you get some goosebumps? You're like, wow, this potentially could happen.
I did, yeah. I got a few goosebumps. I was on the ballot before, but it was when Ken Griffey Jr. was on the ballot as well. So that time, I honestly had no chance. But you know, yeah, I did. I got notified through the Reds media director. He notified me directly, and I just was kind of in awe and a little bit of a shock because I didn't know I was still eligible. But it was definitely a huge blessing. I'm not going to count the chickens before they hatch. I'm just going to let it be and see what happens. Okay. Leave it up to you to get the votes out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, we don't want to stuff those ballot boxes, but if you want to, all you have to do is go to the Reds website right now and vote for Danny Graves, because there's a groundswell of movement here that if you do get inducted, there might be a road trip in many of our future to Cincinnati for that day. I don't want to put pressure on the Reds. I'm just saying there's been a lot of talk about that already.
Hey, put the pressure on, because if it happens, I'm inviting all you guys anyways.
Woohoo!